Now, about 2 years ago, I started giving people wedding dates. So that is what we're doing, all of this preparation as far as our spiritual and outer transformation. I said I wanted to dress you up, show you off, and that's what we're doing right now. So the discipline that you learned in your consecration, you're applying right now into your everyday life as we slowly begin these newer routines that are going to equal the aspects that you did not think about that I was always thinking about, that are part of what you really want. Many took that audacious and courageous stance of, Lord, I want what you want for me. And you stuck it out. You made it to the end. So this is going to be easy. Someone says peasy, breezy. As you see how life really starts to have different moments and different experiences and a different comfort and a different discomfort and a different mood change and a different emotion. And I've taught you how to find your peace. I've taught you your secret place. Your life changes when you get married. In the past, people came to me in the church and they'd pray for a spouse. I would tell them to wait. Some of them would move too quickly and get into a situation with someone else because they didn't wait. Others I would point someone out and they would say, no, that can't be. Then they move on, so to speak, and then that person starts blossoming, and they see that person lost in worship, and they see that person really encompassing that phrase Christians used to use. Something happens when the Lord gets a hold of you. But then they were already in a situation, and then that person was waiting, and then that person was actually supposed to be with this person. But marriages were happening, and children got involved, and all kinds of things that occurred in the age of grace. And then you have the pain and heartbreak of divorce, and how the attachment is still to that person, but they still had not received my choice for them, and then bandaging up their wounds. So then now I have a brand new, on fire for me, strong in the Lord person. And they have their expectations, and then who they receive, and then they get punished for all of the mistakes that person made. And they're not looking at themselves as, I'm the one that needs this help. I'm the one that needs this change. And then that person has actually gone through it and understands. And you begin to see that the value in your marriage isn't going to come from it looking like you guys are the perfect star-studded team, looking perfect all the time. The value comes from, I'll give you an example. God ordained marriage, God's marriage himself. He's laughing about this because he's watched it. I look at Mary. Okay. We're going to do laundry today. Simple task, right? Results. Me and Mary are outside on the lawn as she's saying, I'm out of here. I just need a break from this for a second. My Heavenly Father says, go after her. I'm chasing her with the Bible. All of the neighborhood is sitting there watching all of this. Turns into Mary starting to scream. You do this part. Put the powder in the machine. I'm not doing everything. And everybody is watching this entire World War III occur. My Heavenly Father's telling me, tell her no. I tell her no. Wait. We look around. Babe is going inside. Hold on. Fight stops. Comes back inside. Door closes. Wait. I'll be back. I'm being told to go to the store. I go to the store. My Heavenly Father is counseling her and talking to her while I'm at the store. She's reloading her ammunition of what she's going to say. I come back in the door. It's about where we're at right now. I look at her, like, all right, you ready to continue? Like, are you tired? You need to eat? You good? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Go back at it. My Heavenly Father says, okay, now submit to your wife. Now I'll put the powder in there. It takes us 3 hours to do 1 load of laundry. I'm not kidding. So when you're in that position in the spiritual realm, what was happening was she had demons, and one of them was the counterfeit in her life, and who she was still communicating with, and all these things that my Heavenly Father knew that he was pulling out into the open. So having the understanding that it needs to be just you two. And I had stated, you guys need to spend some time, just you two together, celebrating for 3 days. You're still trying to accomplish that. And when I make these videos, they're straight from heaven commands. And you can look through the videos. There's one that says that. So you can look through. It's yes. Someone's saying, this is going to help me so much. Yes, it is. Because then you'll be able to see, the Lord's telling me to do something. I'm not entirely sure why. And you'll see why and the steps that you missed. I love you.